In the spirit of the fact that Sonic Frontiers has just turned 1 year since it first released, I thought I might as well make this video. Why was Sonic Frontiers Final Horizons made that hard? Well, I'm going to go and talk about it, for my honest opinion. If you weren't around during when I streamed Sonic Frontiers Update 3, which I'm still yet to finish, I was raging quite a lot. But while I was raging, there was something that you all saw. The massive difficulty spike. The difficulty for Frontiers umped gigantically. You could easily notice the fact that Frontiers got harder. Even with the addition of Amy, Knuckles, and Tails with their own abilities, it got harder. But to be honest, the difficulty spike wasn't really to do with those 3 characters. For those 3, they were actually slightly fine. You just had to build up their levels and skills. But it was mainly to do with anything to do with Sonic. That's the thing. Now, for Sonic, there was a huge spike in difficulty. Mainly, Tower 1. Tower 1 was an absolute pain. I don't know what to say. Brain killer? Brain destroyer? Or you'd probably say an absolute gut punch into next decade. It's that type of difficulty spike. The fact that it took me about an hour probably just to get up that tower, and then after raging for a bit, I decided to just end the stream. And it took me just doing it off stream before I started the next stream the next day to just complete the trial. And then I went on until the bosses, and then the boss rush happened. And that's where I am currently still at, and I'm still yet to go back to. And that's where I need to talk about it. The difficulty spike. Why did we have it? Well, I've got a very interesting theory. Now look, I know I'm not MatPat. I know I'm not the game theorist. But if he watches this video, I think he might understand where I'm getting at, but I would like him to go into a bit of himself. But I don't think he will, because he might not know I exist. But hear me out on this one. For the past few years, we sort of might, well, some of us might keep on saying, "Oh, these Sonic games are a bit too easy, aren't they?" And to be honest, I'm kind of one of them. I keep going on to my friends saying that I completed Sonic Forces in about 2 days. 2 whole days. Like, yeah, Forces was an easy game. Don't get me wrong. But it was, once again, the ending of the game where difficulty did start to up itself. But this time in Frontiers, the difficulty went, like, really, like, the difficulty spike went only up a little bit, like a decent amount. One that us players could go forward to, and that's why a lot of the time people actually enjoy the ending of Forces more than the beginning and middle, because the ending is sometimes the biggest part. It is sometimes counted as the best part of a game, the ending, the final boss fight, the final bit of the story. Yes, Forces and the whole friendship thing, yeah, okay, fine, the friendship thing in Sonic games, just, it's gotten old. But the point is, we've been going on about how easy Sonic games have been. Forces, easy. Generations, I call it medium difficulty. The racing Sonic games, decent. Team Sonic Racing, Depends if you're good at car racing or not. The point is, we've never had this difficulty spike before. Well, not in my knowledge. If there is a difficulty spike in a Sonic game, please let me know. But why are we getting it now in Frontiers in the final update? Probably this is Sonic Team's message to tell us you wanted a hard bit. You wanted us to give you a game which give you a bit of reward. No pain, no gain? Who knows? Or maybe it's a message. Think about it. What if the difficulty spike was like a way to say life isn't easy? And yeah, life isn't easy. And games, they can't be easy. Take, for example, getting a win in Fortnite. For me, it comes at a very big difficulty, especially in solo wins. My point is, maybe there is a bit of a, I don't know, a thing to learn. Maybe not just this update was to change something. Change to update the story, to update the gameplay. But maybe it was a bit of a message. In every film, there's always a message. In every game, there can also be a message. Not in every game, but in a good amount of story games, it can be a message. And yes, a lot of the time in Sonic games, the main message is all about the power of friendship. Oh! Yeah, that's been practically the main message of possibly a good or so amount of, things. Like in Generations, what was it? Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I guess that Sonic Team just watched a lot of Doctor Who in that case. But in all seriousness, going back to the main subject of why do I think Frontiers' final update had this much of a difficulty spike? And in all seriousness, I got no blimmin' clue. At the time, I just thought they drank a lot of some sorts. But I don't know. But in human-like terms, what if the message, the human message, the real-life message, what if the message was basically telling us, this isn't easy. This is showing us that anything we do in life, it cannot be easy. Anything is not that easy. Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the message, the new message. The original one, the original version, never give up on your friends. Never give up on the main task at hand, probably. Sonic never gave up. He wanted to save his friends. His main focus was to save his friends, to focus on making sure they are free, no matter the cost. The message was to be there for your friends. He wanted to save them. He wanted to do what was right. And that was a hero's duty. The duty to know what's right and wrong. And sometimes that can blind a lot of us. But sometimes doing the right thing might be the wrong thing. But a wrong thing can be righted. Might not make sense, but it does. But the point is, maybe this update, the third update, might have had a message. It was a thing I was thinking about recently, so I just thought, do you know what, because it's been 1 year since Frontiers first release, I thought, do you know why not? Let's make this idea. And yeah, that's my honest opinion. I know this has been like a 10-minute video, but I wanted to share my opinion. Like, it's my own opinion about what I feel about this update. And like, I will return to it. But I just thought it might have been an interesting idea. What if this was supposed to be a message telling us that nothing is easy? Maybe that might be why the difficulty spike is there? But we don't know. We might never know. But what do you guys think? Like, I honestly want to hear your opinions. Please don't give me hate, because honestly, this is my own opinion. It was something that's just on my mind and I wanted to share. And honestly, I feel I wanted to share it. I love Frontiers. I felt it was a brilliant game, but the difficulty spike has really made me think about if it could mean something. Like, everything always has a reason to happening in the first place, right? Like, there's always a reason. So please, let me know what you think. And until next time, this is Magic the Hedgehog, signing it for now. I'll see you guys next time. And also, happy late birthday to Sonic Frontiers. Cheers to the future of Sonic the Hedgehog. Thank you for watching.